From New Hanover County Schools Television, three-time Blue Ribbon winner for the North Carolina Schools Public Relations Association for Outstanding Electronic Media, this is your School News.
Welcome to this edition of Your School News. I'm Gabrielle Allen de Trois-Maisons.
And I'm Alexander Ellsworth. Topping our newscast, the Board of Education holds its regular monthly meeting. New Hanover County names its Educator of the Year, and Meet Up and Eat Up at Summer Meals for Kids.
Topping our newscast, the Board of Education held their monthly meeting on Tuesday, June 7th at the Board of Education Center at 1802 South 13th Street. We have the complete board notes from the meeting with Bobby Blue.
It was a huge end of the traditional school year meeting for the Board of Education. It began with recognition of achievement. There were certificates for student winners in the areas of environmental contest, North Carolina Math Fair, North Carolina Battle of Books, and National History Day. The board recognized the Rockamy Middle School Student of the Year, the Ashley students who attended the Intel International Science and Engineering Fair and who won National Silver Medal Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. Roland Grice's Keenan Fellowship Teacher was recognized, along with the Park and Moorhead Kane Scholars. The Board of Education discussed the superintendent's evaluation and extended his contract. Dr. Markley also presented a number of administrative recommendations. Under information, a number of policies were presented for first reading. Child Nutrition gave two reports, one on the community eligibility provision and another on the summer food service program for children. A report was also given on the new J.C. Rose Center. There were a lot of items under new business. North Carolina School Boards Association training credits were discussed. The 2015-2016 year-end amendment resolution and the 2016-2017 interim budget resolution were discussed and approved. The Operations Department presented a number of items that the board discussed and approved. They were paid lunch equity, an increase in lunch meal prices, GPS services on yellow school buses, Medassist system HVAC repairs, solid waste recycling services, and physical security for the Carolina Beach Road complex. Student support services brought several contracts for the board's approval. They were the Wilmington Police Department's services contract, the mental health contract, the behavioral support services contracts, speech services contract, the nurse services contract, and the public consulting group contracts. Technology presented items for approval, including Voice over IP and the Identity Service Engine Agreement. New Hanover County Schools Instruction Department requested the board's approval on the Title I application, CTE state and federal funding application for fiscal year 2016-2017, and the Curriculum Course Guide update. Finally, Facility Planning presented the board with a number of construction-related items, including bids for Lakeside High School demolition, bids for partial roof replacement and recovery at Carolina Beach Elementary School and Pine Valley Elementary School, change order to construction management at risk agreement for early release site packages on Hoggard and Laney High School's addition and renovations, professional services agreement for geotechnical, material testing, and special inspection for Hoggard and Laney High School's additions and renovations, temporary construction easement and perpetual greenway easement to New Hanover County for Middle Sound Greenway, three-party right-of-way encroachment agreement for Hoggard High School, utility easement agreement with Cape Fear Public Utility Authority at Lakeside High School, and an access agreement with Richard Allen Moore for Porters Neck Elementary School. The next regular Board of Education meeting will be Tuesday, July 7th at 5:30 p.m. at the Snipes Academy of Arts and Design Media Center, 2150 Chestnut Street. As always, if you cannot attend the meeting in person, you can watch the broadcast here on the Learning Network. Tuesday nights at 6 p.m., Fridays at 8 a.m., and Sundays at 1 p.m. That's your board notes for June.
We have a special note about the school board meeting during the summer months. Due to the demolition of the old Lakeside High, The Board of Education Center parking lot and area will be closed to the public. At this time, plans call for the July 12th meeting to be held in the Media Center at Snipes Academy at 2150 Chestnut Street. Currently, plans call for the August 2nd meeting to be held in the old boardroom complex at the Spencer Complex at 1802 South 15th Street. Both meetings are slated to begin at 5:30 p.m. Please be advised that changes are possible with these meeting locations, and you are encouraged to check the school system's website for all the latest news and information about the Board of Education meetings.
Plans for the new international school at Gregory are moving forward and exceeding expectations regarding student enrollment, staffing, and programming. Leah Ann Lampley, the school's new principal, has already hosted 2 successful parent meetings. Also, Ms. Lampley and the transition team have begun selecting staff.
Well, the way I feel about dual language, it opens opportunities and doors for children that have never had those opportunities before. Today, being competitive in the global society is very important. And when you think about the job market in the future, we want all of our kids to be competitive.
Enrollment is projected at 622 students for the 2016-17 academic year. Regarding programming, plans are for middle school students to have the opportunity to learn Mandarin Chinese in addition to Spanish. Students in the existing STEM program at Gregory will have the opportunity to receive Spanish instruction as well. With science, technology, math, and Spanish immersion woven into the framework of the curriculum, the International School at Gregory will offer an exciting, hands-on, and rigorous program for all of its students.
New Hanover County schools and members of the New Hanover County Board of Education welcomed the Teachers of the Year from each school, as well as the Principal of the Year nominees, to the annual Education of the Year banquet, sponsored by the Wells Fargo Foundation. With a complete report on this year's event is YSN reporter Kathy Kale.
The New Hanover County Board of Education and the Wells Fargo Foundation honored 42 teachers and 1 principal at the Educator of the Year banquet held at Ashley High School last week. The highlight of the evening was the announcement of the Educators of the Year. Winning elementary honors was Christopher Walter, physical education teacher at Parsley Elementary School. The county middle school teacher was Jeremy Bowie, 7th grade science teacher at DC Virgo Middle School. And the high school teacher of the year was marine science teacher Sandra Sakselski at Ashley High School. Superintendent of Schools Dr. Tim Markley presented the award of Principal of the Year to Dr. Steve Sullivan from Hoggard High School. Then it was the moment everyone had been waiting for. Superintendent Markley announced that the 2016-2017 New Hanover County Schools Educator of the Year was Christopher Walters.
It's an honor. Thank my wife, it's the best team partner I could have. Thank you. My administration for pushing me, believing in me, and always making me go harder. My mom, who texted me and said she was watching on broadcast. She was always worried I wouldn't graduate, but I made it. I'm here. I get to every day go in and do not a job. It's something I truly love.
As the County Educator of the Year, Mr. Walters received a new Toyota Prius 2 to use for 1 year, compliments of Hendrick Toyota of Wilmington. There were approximately 200 in attendance at this year's event, including Board of Education members, senior staff, school administrators, teachers, and representatives from Wells Fargo and Hendrick Toyota. Each winner was cited for their outstanding contributions to education and presented with awards from the Board of Education and Wells Fargo Foundation. Mr. Walters and Dr. Sullivan will now go on to represent New Hanover County Schools at the regional level and hopefully advance to the state level. Reporting for your school news, this is Kathy Kale.
Each year, the New Hanover County Schools Child Nutrition Department continues its mission to provide nutritious and delicious meals after the school year comes to a close. Starting on June 21st and running until August 11th, they will be serving scrumptious hot and cold meals at various locations as part of their Summer Food Service Program. The Summer Food Service Program for children is a federally funded program designed to provide nutritious meals at no cost for children 18 years old and younger. For information on serving times or about the program, call Ann Olson at 254-4260.
The Alliance for a Healthier Generation has announced that Rolling Grice Middle School has achieved the 2016 Silver National Healthy Schools Award. The National Healthy Schools Award is a prestigious achievement. Schools that receive this award meet the best practice criteria established by the Alliance's Healthy Schools Program Expert Panel and outlined in the Healthy Schools Program Framework. Awards are granted at the bronze, silver, and gold levels. All awarded schools are nationally and publicly celebrated. Award winners enjoy a promotional package of materials to assist in spreading the word and celebrating their successes. The Healthy Schools Program Communications and Marketing team also promotes the award-winning schools through local and national media.
Now, when your school news continues, we have an exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up in 60 seconds, we'll have reports on summer reading program kicks off at school libraries, transition program for young adults holds graduation ceremony, College Park Elementary holds its step-up night.
This is Your School News on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Please like NHCS TV on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Listen, I know you're upset, but it was just one date. And dating's like the stock market. There's ups and downs and ups and so always buy low.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Each year, thousands are senselessly killed by people with no criminal record at all. People like you.
Welcome back to Your School News. Summertime is fun time for readers of all ages. To make it even more exciting, New Hanover County Schools has put together an exciting series of programs and activities at several school media centers. With a complete report is YSN reporter Stephen Thornton.
New Hanover County Schools will host summer library programs at 11 sites this summer beginning Monday, June 27th and ending on Thursday, August 4th. During these programs, students will be encouraged to check out books for summer reading and will also receive a personal invitation that includes dates and times for not only returning these materials and checking out new ones, but also for participation in a huge variety of great programs while at the library.
We have tried to create programs that are about harnessing the fun of learning and about taking what they already know and giving them opportunities to problem solve and apply their knowledge, while also being able to check out reading materials all throughout the summer and engage with adults who can get them excited about learning and reading all year long.
The following schools will be participating in the library program: Alderman Elementary, Anderson Elementary, Blair Elementary, Carolina Beach Elementary, Castle Hayne Elementary, New Hanover High School, Pine Valley Elementary, Snipes Academy, Trask Middle School, Mary C. Williams Elementary, and finally Winter Park Elementary. All locations will be open from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Any NHCS student will be allowed to participate in any program and check out or return materials at any of the participating locations. NHCS media coordinators will be collecting data throughout the summer, which will be analyzed in August to help determine the success of the program. For any more information, go to the school system's website and click on the summer reading icon. Reporting for Your School News, this is Stephen Thornton.
New Hanover County Schools host a graduation ceremony for students in the Transition Program for Young Adults, also known as TPYA. 4 graduates, families, and friends gathered for the ceremony in the Spencer Building's main meeting room. The program's director, Betsy Stanwood, opened the commencement with introductions and congratulations to all the graduates. The keynote address for the event was given by Becky Hudson from Wilmington's Teach Center. She encouraged the students to continue to grow and stand strong as they move on to their next stage of life. Also on hand for this special event was Superintendent Dr. Tim Markley, Board member Lisa Stepp and Julia Skew, Director of Special Education and Related Services. Each graduate was recognized, with teachers sharing a little bit about the students' time in the program. Following the ceremony, lunch was served to all the guests. TPYA is a community-based program that serves young adults, ages 18 to 22 years old, with special education needs who are preparing to transition from school to adult life.
College Park families came to school for a PTA meeting and step-up night. Students visited the grade level they will graduate to so that they could see the classrooms and visit the teachers that they will have next year. Even the upcoming kindergartners participated. During the evening, teachers and staff shared information such as grade level expectations, student work, and other essential items students and families will have to be prepared for next year at College Park. Now, don't go away. Coming up, end of the year PTA concerts take center stage throughout the school system.
Plus, we have a look at education across the nation in Education Index and what's on tap for lunch with the Lunch Bill of Fare.
Your school news will continue after the break.
I really don't know where I would be without music.
The reason you have the Commodores today is because we started in music in school.
We have been really influenced, I know, including Justin, by music in our schools.
It just makes you feel good.
It's good for the soul.
It brings something out in you that nothing else does.
No kid left behind, no music left behind.
Welcome back to your school news. It's time now for our Education Index, a look around the nation and the world at some of the top stories in education. Topping the index, in years past, winning a spot in one of Denver Public Schools' 8 elementary magnet programs for highly gifted and talented students required parents to be savvy and informed. To get a shot, parents needed to fill out an application 10 months in advance so their children could take special district tests. But that's changing as the district moves to a system meant to diversify its highly gifted and talented population. Under a new effort launched this year, all students in kindergarten, 2nd, and 6th grade will now be screened for gifted and talented status each fall. The families of the students identified as highly gifted and talented, a smaller subset of the gifted and talented population, will receive letters prior to the winter school selection window informing them of magnet programs their children can attend. Zero-tolerance policies that kick bullies out of the school are not the answer to the persistent bullying problem plaguing the nation's classrooms, playgrounds, and social media sites, according to a recently released report. Tuesday, experts from the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine said prevention efforts should instead target entire schools and give extra attention to students at risk or already involved in bullying, including both victors and the perpetrators themselves. To prepare the report, decades of research on the bullying of children and teens ages 5 through 18 was reviewed. The report called for schools to teach social and emotional skills and tactics for dealing with bullying, and it urged social media companies to adopt policies to curb online bullying. Finally, prom season is a magical time of the year, but some prom stories are just a bit sweeter than the rest. Summit High School is just 15 miles from the site of last December's San Bernardino terrorist attack, but students said they didn't want to give in to fear. As a show of support for those in the Muslim community, the students voted Zarifa Shalabi to their prom court. The surprised Shalabi, who wears a hijab, had to convince her mom to let her attend the dance. Meanwhile, her friends wore hijabs in solidarity and to campaign for her to win the coveted Queen's crown. Meanwhile, Johnny Bollinger was on what he thought was an average prom photography gig when his subjects, surprised him with a wardrobe adjustment. The boys unbuttoned their dress shirts to reveal DC and Marvel superhero t-shirts underneath. Their dates were wearing dresses with coordinating colors to match their selected hero. And that's this week's Education Index, a quick look at some of the interesting education stories from around the nation and the world. Now, don't go away. We'll be right back with the Lunch Bill of Fare. This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Also, check out NHCS TV on Facebook and Twitter.
As an American, it's hard to hear that we have a serious hunger issue in our country. And as a parent, it's even harder to hear that 1 in 5 of our kids struggles with hunger, especially when billions of pounds of good food are wasted every year. Feeding America is a nationwide network of food banks that helps provide billions of meals to families in need right in your community. Visit feedingamerica.org to support Feeding America and your local food bank. Together we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Huntington! Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, where's that bear?
Welcome back to Your School News. It's time now for this week's Lunch Bill of Fare. Our lunch menu specialist, Hunter Liedman, is standing by in the newsroom with this week's school lunch menu, so parents, students, teachers, and everyone working with the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunchtime options.
Thanks and welcome to this week's Lunch Bill of Fare. This is the last official week of the year-round school before the summer intersession. We have a great menu this week with a variety of healthy and tasty choices. Let's take a look at that menu. On Tuesday, June 14th, your entree will be barbecue chicken with rice. Side items include lima beans, fresh veggie cup, and fresh fruit. On Wednesday, June 15th, your cafeteria is serving the main entree of cheesy breadsticks. Your side items are pasta salad, North Carolina sweet potatoes, garden salad, and diced peaches. On Thursday, June 16th, your main entree is macaroni and cheese. Your Thursday side items are vegetable soup, french fries, and fresh fruit. On Friday, June 17th, the cafeteria will be serving turkey and ham and cheese sandwich. On the side, carrot sticks, celery sticks, and applesauce. Now it's time for my summer healthy tips. Here are 5 smart, simple tips for the healthier eating this summer. Work more veggies into your diet, like adding avocado to sandwiches. Get the most out of your salad by avoiding salads loaded with dressing, cheese, and fried chicken. Avoid overdoing it at the summer barbecues. Beat the temptation to overeat by filling up on healthy stuff first. Eat at home. There are a lot of benefits to eating at home. Not only will you save money, but you'll know exactly what goes into your meal. Don't forget the fruit. Add your favorite berries to your morning cereal or oatmeal. On Monday, June 20th, enjoy whatever your heart desires for the next few weeks as summer intersession begins for our year-round schools. Now recapping this week's lunch menu. On Tuesday, enjoy barbecue chicken with rice. On Wednesday, we have delicious cheesy breadsticks. On Thursday, wonderful macaroni and cheese. And on Friday, turkey, ham, and cheese sandwich. That's this week's Lunch Bill of Fare for the school year. Have a great summer, and I'll see you right back here in the fall.
Thanks, Hunter. Don't forget, you can also catch the Lunch Bill of Fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now don't go away. Coming up, end-of-year PTA concerts take center stage throughout the school system.
On race day, both fans and drivers get a lot of seat time. But staying idle too long can hurt your performance. I'm Casey Kane, asking you to make healthy decisions. Take a walk, play with your kids, or take the stairs. Any activity will give you an edge. You've got a choice. Get moving. Eat smart, move more. North Carolina.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Welcome back to Your School News. With the end of the school year at hand, elementary schools have been holding their traditional PTA concerts.
Pirate voyages, jungle safari, the Beatles, and even fairy tales have been featured themes at many of the concerts performed throughout the district.
Gregory Elementary students took the stage to perform a wonderful edition of E-I-E-I Oops.
Everyone in attendance took a trip to see the whole barnyard of singing animals. They also discovered why Madame Cow can't moo.
At the end of the year, PTA concerts are a time-honored tradition. Students are always excited to present their songs and instrumentation for their parents at their schools.
This year's concerts have been truly entertaining. The Lion King Jr. has been performed at several schools, and Bradley Creek did an original production of Alice in Wonderland.
Those PTA concerts get everyone excited and ready for New Hanover County Schools' Summer Arts Camps, which start June 20th. Check the school system's website for more details.
Well, that does it for this edition of Your School News. Recapping some of our main stories, the Board of Education held its regular monthly meeting, watch it online. New Hanover County Schools named its Teacher of the Year, and Meet Up and Eat Up at Summer Meals for Kids.
Remember, Your School News is on cable and online. And don't forget to start your morning with our Light and Lively morning show weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Gabrielle Allen de Trois-Maisons.
And I'm Alexander Ellsworth. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network.
We close with music from Gregory's PTA concert. Have a great summer.